Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Miranda and I'm a 29-year-old cash budgeter here on YouTube. So I have decided, of course when I start filming I get a tickle, that instead of doing monthly wrap-ups, I'm going to do like weekly or like monthly audits. I'm going to do weekly audits of my spending and my debt. Just so I can kind of stay on top of it more. I've been doing this kind of off camera for a while. Oh, of course, Narcissus is bringing me her pumpkin, so I gotta throw that. I've been doing this off camera for a while now, but I figured why not just share the whole journey with you all. So that is what we are going to do. This will be for a little bit of July or of June, because I did do my June wrap up before I left for my sister's bachelorette. So there's some things on here that you'll see, but as well as this happened, but I'll kind of explain more. Like there are some June things on here as well as July. Normally it will be from like one Sunday to another Sunday, or no, a Monday. So July 1st was a Monday, if I'm remembering right, to Sunday the 7th is what this is going to show, plus a little bit of June. So I hope that makes sense, but it's so I can kind of repay my card a little quicker and show you all the things. So I've written everything down, and I kind of color coded now that I remembered I had highlighters that I could use instead of my Sharpies. So a regular payment, so just a regular debt payment, not repaying back anything, is highlighted in pink. A repayment, so something I'm taking out of an envelope and making a payment. So like when it says green, payment, repay, that will be green. And anything, like when I'm taking the money out of an envelope to put it back in the bank, I'm marking as blue so that I know it is done. So on my Chase card, after having some conversations or some comments and then some conversations with some loved ones, now Narcissus is playing with her ball toy. Some people were like, it's silly that you just have money sitting there saving in your savings for something that's not going to be happening for a while when you have this credit card debt. And yes, true. I think it was hard for me to tell myself to pull out some of the money to pay some of this debt back because I've been working so hard to save it, but I do hear where people were coming from, and I did just that. So from my future house envelope, I took, I can't remember exactly, $3,500 I think was the amount that I took out, and I paid off what was the balance on my Chase card. So as of 7/2, I had paid off that card. Before that, I had made just a repayment of $205. I bought some things for my sister's wedding, or for her bachelorette. I made like a word banner thing using my Cricut. So I went to Michael's and I got some paper for that. I needed gas going back to and from the airport. And then I had an interest charge, and then I made this payment. Since then, I have gone to Target for some ink for my business because my printer ran out. And then me and my partner like to play the game Overcooked with our friend. It's really just something we really enjoy playing, and it's really fun. If you all haven't played it, it's very stress inducing, but so fun at the same time. So he bought, was it Overcooked? No, it wasn't Overcooked. It was a game called Boomerang Foo, which we also play with our friends, and there were some new like characters and things like that. So my card is the one that's attached to our Nintendo account. So $539 for that. And that's all the payments or everything I've done on my Chase card as of 7/5, so 7/7. TJ Maxx, I did go get something at Walmart. What did I get? Oh, while we were there, I bought some food for those of us that were at the bachelorette. It was like frozen pizzas and something like that. So that was $17.74. That'll come from, or I already paid that one back, or I put it in the bank so I can pay it back. There was an interest charge, and then Wegmans, I got some food on the 4th of July as well as some drinks, so I need to pay that back. A repayment I made of $21.39. That actually covers this and this interest charge. So I'm going to highlight that one actually in green. And then, so I have a family member who is having some major health issues, was diagnosed with cardiomyopathy just within the past couple weeks, is now on the list for a heart transplant, and me and my sister decided we wanted to buy them or treat them to a meal while he can still have some fun outside food. So we treated them to brunch that somebody that's down there with them picked up. So that is what this is, and my sister will be sending me half of it. So I just need to repay back some of it. Once she sends me the money, I will obviously put it back on my card. And then, so yeah, I know that's not normally my budget, but it is something that I wanted to do and needed to do for this family member and his wife and all of that. So, Sumo, me and our friend and my partner got sushi yesterday. He did send me $52. I am waiting for the Venmo to like hit my account so that I can transfer it over. So really, what is that amount that I need to? 114. Oh, not that. 114. Did I turn it off? 114.75 minus 52. So 62.75 is what I need for that one, and that will likely just come out of my eating out envelope. So that's all that is on TJ Maxx. My Discover card, I need to take, I made a payment of $60. I did reload my Starbucks account on my phone. So that's $25. I did take that out of my random envelope because I had Starbucks a lot in the airport because I had a flight cancellation. I was in the airport a lot longer than anticipated. So Starbucks was needed. I need to take money out of my car maintenance envelope for my Jeep Connect for like the navigation and all that. And then this is the other piece of that future house that I took out, that $3,500 that was left over after I paid the other one. So I took a decent chunk off of that. I made a regular payment, so that is going to be, what is regular payments? Pink. Excuse me. So 7/4 regular payment of $335. So I do that twice a month. And then a repayment of $65 was made for various things on of $65 on 7/6. So that is everything on my Discover. I talked about this. Oh no, maybe I didn't talk about this. There were a couple things at the Bachelorette that I paid for out of my checking using Venmo. So the person who picked me up from the airport, I sent them $50 because they drove me to and from the Bachelorette, and it was like almost 2 hours each way. So $50 I sent her for gas because she was amazing. And $24 for various drinks at the bars that other people had covered that I sent money back for. And those have been repaid as well. I took those from envelopes, my sister's wedding envelope, I believe. And Best Buy was paid off on 7/2 because I used I had some extra money in my checking that I used for that. So yeah, so really there's only my Chase card and my TJ Maxx card plus the regular payment on my Discover that I need to pull out for. Let's just start with the Discover because that will be easiest. I need to remember what binder my car maintenance is in, to be entirely honest. Not this one, I don't think. Not my pink binder, but my purple binder. Oh, I don't have a Sharpie out, so I'll need to grab one of those. Oh my gosh. Car maintenance, there we go. Hi, Narcissa, yes, I hear you, and so does everybody on the video. Everybody watching can hear you. Let me grab a Sharpie real quick. We will take the money out for car maintenance. I need to take 30 out, so, oh, can you all see? 7, 8 minus 30, so we should be at 300. Pretty soon I'm gonna have to clear off my trackers and just restart because they are getting full. A few of them are at least. 20, 25, 30, and then there's 300 left. And we will mark it that I took it out of an envelope. I know I only use 26, but I take extra. It's just a buffer. Plus it's easier, so it's okay. So we will write that down on this so that I know. 7, 8 car maintenance. 30. So in that way I know where it needs to go when I'm repaying. Ugh, over and over with this pumpkin. Over and over. So that is all for this page for my Discover and Best Buy. Oh my goodness me. Okay. Technically this interest was covered in this payment, so I'm just going to cross this out. I think I'm going to start crossing out interest when it is paid off. So what I'm going to start with here, how am I going to do this? I am going to take, so what did I say I needed? I need 114. We're just gonna do 115 minus 52. I need $63. So 50 of that will come from my eating out envelope. 20, 40, 50, 60, no, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, oh my gosh, 61. Are you kidding me? 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 61. Okay, so 61 from that. I might put that 1 back and just grab a 5 from elsewhere. So I'm putting that 1 back and eating out. And I'm going to grab a 5. That's cats from my random envelope. Sorry, I'm not even showing you all what I'm doing. I have a 10, so we'll just pull this out, put a 5 back. It's not as easy to see in my wallet, but on camera, but I can see everything that I'm doing, obviously. So we now have 20, 40, 50, 65 going back to pay this back. So we'll mark this off, and once that Venmo hits, I will put that $52 back towards this card as well. Oh my gosh, today is just the day of bumping the camera. 7, 8. So this needs to go to Discover. This needs to go to TJ Maxx. Eat out. I call it my TJ Maxx card, but it's really just my MasterCard. 65. Okay. First watch. How do I want to do this one? I think I'm honestly gonna pull. How much do I have in my? Here, let me look at my categories to see if it makes sense to come from anything else. I'm contemplating pulling it from my credit card envelope because that is where, or I mean, I put it on a credit card, but I'm just gonna flip through what other envelopes I have. Sorry, I'm trying to think, and yeah. So I'm gonna pull 19 from my credit card envelope. Actually, I'm gonna pull some from my credit card envelope and then some from my envelope. I have a 10 in my envelope. So we're gonna do 10 and then we're gonna pull 15 out of my credit card envelope. That might not make sense to everybody, but like, because I put it on a credit card and because it was something I wanted to gift somebody with, and I did it on a credit card because I was ordering it for across the country, it makes sense to me. That's where I logically want to pull it from. So yeah. So we'll have $4 left in this envelope, or we should. Yes, so if there's 15, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and we'll be filling that out soon here in a second. So 25 to pay this back, and when my sister sends me that money, either she's gonna send it to me or I don't know, we'll figure it out. But so TJ Maxx 7, 8. I'm just gonna put miscellaneous for 25. I don't know if she's just gonna pay me back somehow when I go on my trip to see her soon, or what we're gonna do. But the next one that I'm not sure how I'm gonna do quite yet is this Wegmans. I might have to just wait to figure that one out. So that one might be sitting there for a second until I can figure that out. But we'll move on to my July, or my Chase card next. And so Nintendo is going to come from my Babes in Me envelope because it's just something that he purchased. Of course, there's nowhere for me to put it, but 7, 8 minus 5. So we'll be at $0. I tend to take from this when we do things with friends or buy things, you know. So $5 from Babes and Me to repay the Nintendo purchase. So Chase, 7, 8, Babes. And then what's next? Oh, it was my business charge, and that's going to come from my side hustle binder. And I only have $20, but it was $21.59, but that's okay. I'm sure there'll be some sort of buffer. Actually, I'll take 20 from this, and I'll take 20 from no, I'm just gonna do 20, and it'll be fine because there'll be other buffer late in other weeks. So Chase, 7, 8, business. What did I take out? 20. So there's that. Oh, and I didn't write it anywhere on here. 7, 8 minus 20. But that's okay. That's what that money's there for. Shameless plug, I did just launch some new items not that long ago, on the 7th. So if you haven't checked those out, definitely do so. There's fun trackers and fun tracker envelopes and new envelopes and a couple new challenges and my debt payoff tracker. So yeah, fun stuff on there. So all in all, I would say I did pretty well for this week. The only snafu is this Wegmans that I'm going to have to figure out, but that's okay. I will figure it out. It just might take me a little bit. Sorry, I'm not used to my camera being over here, so I feel like I keep having stuff out of frame, but oh goodness. I'm trying to put it in order and I just made it in less order. Okay, so taking back to the bank to repay my cards, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1, 10, 25, 35, 45. Is that right? 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 1, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Is that what I said the first time? Here, let's add up on here. 30, 65, 25, 5, 20. Yep, 145. So that will be going back to the bank. Stay tuned next week for my my July 7th through my July 8th through 14th. Is that right? Breakdown, audit, payback thing. It will be a little different. We'll see what my spending like because we're going on vacation to visit my sister. So we shall see. And some of that money is going to be coming out of my travel envelope. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I appreciate you so much and I hope to see you next time. Bye.